Good morning, guys. Welcome along. Things look a little different today than usual. You may know if you've been watching the channel that Vanguard, or sorry, not Vanguard, but Trading 212 has decided to force everybody onto this new platform, which, quite frankly, having had a look at it before, I didn't particularly like. I still don't like it, but there is nothing I can do about it. It is what it is. We're stuck with it. And yeah, let me actually just give me 2 seconds. Just want to try one thing. Right, okay, that's improved the look of it slightly, perhaps. Basically, I'm limited in how much of that chart I can... Oh, right, okay, I can actually do that. I didn't realize that. So you can actually have the whole chart near enough on the screen. I wonder is there any way to sort of get rid of this bit at the top? Because all this here is wasted space, if you like, whereas you could have the chart displaying there. Anyway, as I said, I'm not convinced by the new look Trading 212. It actually took me quite a while to kind of get it adjusted so that the little candles, the candlesticks, looked as kind of narrow as they are and gave us as much of a detailed view as what that does. Previously it looked like something that had been drawn by children with crayons. They were big chunky bars and there weren't so many of them, and it just I suppose that was my major objection to the change, was that it didn't appear to be able to display just as much detail on screen as we had previously. But anyway, after a bit of fiddling and tweaking and sliding things about and whatnot, I think you will probably agree that what we've got here is broadly similar to what we used to be able to see. In other words, here you've got that period of stagnation, and then more recently we've got the takeoff up to, was it about a month ago, start of April, so almost a month ago, and then things start to head back down again slightly. And we can still, if my mouse would work, we can still drag across like this, and everything kind of moves. Actually, you have to sort of pull it up, but anyway, so there is the COVID effect with what they refer to as a V-shaped recovery. The highest price before COVID kicked in was roughly £49.37, and the market was back up to that again by around about the end of August 2020, and as we know, it climbed out of that until was it the start of the Ukraine conflict. What's the date there? December 21. So December 21, January 22, and then things started to head south. And there's been uncertainty for quite a while beyond that. So currently, time actually currently 7:57 a.m. Today is Tuesday, the 23rd of April, 2024. So the market should open in roughly 3 minutes. I wanted to be online early this morning because it's exactly a week from our last investment, and also I am due in work in the not too distant. I had actually intended to do this yesterday, but didn't get around to it. I was busy doing other stuff. A good productive day yesterday, in all honesty. But anyway, yeah, so as I say, 23rd of April 24. That means that this is year 2, week 3 of this roughly 8-year fire experiment. And if you look in the description for this video, you should still see the option to take advantage there of a free shares offer. I checked the time remaining this morning, and there's currently roughly 6 days remaining on the current campaign, and I will repeat the warning that I always issue, which is to say that I wouldn't want anyone to take advantage of the free shares offer unless you've already done your research and you would have been investing, you would have been going to open an account and invest in the stock market anyway. Because in order to take advantage of the free shares offer, that's what you have to do. You have to open an account, you have to fund it, and you have to invest, as far as I'm aware. And as I say, you should not do that unless you know what you're doing to a certain extent, and you are only investing money that you can afford to lose. Add in all the disclaimers you want to include here in terms of don't invest money that you're going to need in the short term, because if you're forced to invest, well then, if you're forced to withdraw the money, you can't be sure at what price you will be withdrawing it. Now, I'm not sure, to be honest, where I will see anything to tell me that the market is open. Now, what I have noticed up here is that we've got a couple of things. I'm assuming that O is open, H is high. Sorry, the mouse is frozen. H is high, L is low, C is close, and presumably that's for each, basically each graphic point, each point on this chart. But unless it's going to appear on screen here, because it is just, according to my screen, it has just ticked over to 8 o'clock, and I don't know where I would see anything telling me if the market is open or closed, which is a little bit frustrating, I have to be honest. Now, just actually looking at these figures on the right here, things seems to have jumped about £100, because as far as I can remember, when I started the live, I think the portfolio value was sitting at around about £15,003. It's now sitting at 101. So that could happen as a result of foreign currency fluctuation. But my suspicion is that the market is now open, but I just simply haven't found out where to see that represented in the current platform, which, again, this is another reason why I didn't want to be forced into this, but we have no choice. Trading 212 has imposed this on its users, and I'm not impressed. I really am not. Right, what happens if I hit this? Or does anything happen? So that is sort of top movers and stuff, but I don't think I will see anything there about market opening. Let's close that again. Now there's a pile of stuff. I can see that this goes beyond, so that doesn't even fit on the screen, that bit there at the side. What is that thing? Chart by trading view. Sounds like a company. surely somewhere on this there should be a thing to tell you that the market is open. Surely. Right, okay. I don't see that at the current time. That's something I'm going to have a fiddle with and see if I can figure out in due course. Now, up beside the switch to real money thing, I see the notification bell. Let's have a look at that. Just to see what's in the notifications. They've obviously switched sides. They used to be on the left hand side, but now they're not. So that will be our previous purchase. Actually, it says 6 days ago. I thought it was a week ago, but not to worry. Tesla down 4.5% after cutting EV prices globally amid slumping sales. That's is that not the second fall for Tesla in a short period of time? I thought we had a notification rather like that previously. Oh goodness. So this is showing me now these notifications are showing me previous purchases, but they're not showing me all the sort of interim notifications that would have been there. Because look, there's 28 days, 20 days, 11 days, 6 days, and those are just all purchases, but it's not actually showing me all these little notifications for those interim periods. I don't understand why not, but anyway. Oh, what have I done? I've gone to Tesla. I didn't mean to do that. Right, let's jump back. So Tesla down 4.5% after cutting EV prices globally amid slumping sales. Why are sales slumping? Well, basically because EVs have not proven themselves, I think is the right way to put it. They're just not as good as what the hype would suggest. You run the lights, the wipers, and the heated seats, and all of a sudden your range drops dramatically. According to what people tell me, I have never been in an EV. I have no desire to be, despite all the hype. Biggest stocks before earnings: PepsiCo, AGNC Investment, Kimberly-Clark, Nucor, Sherwin-Williams, General Electric, and Spotify. MTTR climbs. Matterport up, oh goodness, 180% after a proposed sale to CoStar Group for $5.50 a share. That's a massive increase, and it's difficult to see how that increase could really be justifiable. I know nothing about the companies involved, but I mean, for a almost double of the price point, I can't really see why that would be the case. Anyway, coming back to our portfolio, as things stand at the current time, as you can see here, we have 196 shares. I'm not sure why they put that at that point there. I'd be more interested in seeing the actual value, which is over here now. But portfolio value currently 15,106. That gives us a just over 17.5% return on investment at the current time. Average purchase price 65.51, and there's the current price represented again. So let's go ahead and make our weekly purchase, and if you've been following the journey, you know by now it's £120 every week, put into the Vanguard version of the S&P 500 exchange traded fund. Thankfully it appears as though this part of the interface hasn't really changed. We're going to be buying just over 1.5 shares at that current market value, as far as I can tell. It is a market buy. We'll send it through and keep our fingers crossed. So yes, we got 1.556 shares for 77.08, and that has pushed the average purchase price now up from 65.51, I think I said, so it's now 65.60. And we have had our figures updated here. So current portfolio value now sitting at 15,234. So yeah, that is pretty much going to be it for today, guys. Apologies if I'm a little hesitant and struggling a little bit with the new interface. It is going to take me some time to get used to it, and that's if I do decide to actually stay with Trading 212, because quite honestly, I don't know why they did that. I am not impressed, and I have said before, and I have even said on their Twitter feed, that I would consider leaving if they decided to impose this on investors. Not that I expected as an individual to be able to have any sway over 212, but nevertheless, I thought that they could at least have maintained the existing interface for people who didn't want to switch. At the end of the day, it's just an alternative representation of the same data. I couldn't for the life of me see why they wanted to force everyone onto the new platform, but they have regardless. So guys, that's going to be it for today. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy the journey, please consider subscribing to the channel. There is a website that accompanies it as well, which is at soft.free.fr. The correct address for the website is soft.uk.free.fr. Soft.uk.free.fr. And I think the resources on there are well worth a look for anybody interested in starting on a path to FIRE. In addition to that, please consider checking out the financial education playlist, which you should be able to find on the channel homepage. And guys, that's going to be it from me for today. As I say, thanks for watching. If you particularly enjoyed this one, please give it a thumbs up. And if not, I will see you next week for more. Thanks again, and have a great end to your Tuesday. Bye for now.